Good afternoon, Pokesports, and welcome to another Series 2 battle with Michael. This time we're doing Iron Valiant versus Roaring Moon, the two Pokemon that were based off of Mega Evolutions in this game, and also the two Pokemon that have 590 stats instead of 570 stats that are also Paradox Mons. Now, on the team, we have our Iron Valiant, kind of running a mixed set here with the Moonblast and Close Combat, also rocking the Golden Go, doing choice specs damage, you know, an incredible amount of choice specs damage, followed by Golden Go's best friend, Murkrow. Also, we're rocking the same Tauros that won San Diego's Regional, and also the same Baxcalibur that won San Diego's Regional. I took a lot of influence from that team to make this team, so I think those two will definitely be popping off in today's video. Got the safety goggles just to avoid any spores, any sleep powders, also the loaded dice so that I can hit things very hard. And then there's Among Us. Let's see how this goes. I'm super excited to try out Iron Valiant. Of course, we do have a little bit of a type advantage in today's episode, so let's try to use that to our advantage. Anyway, let's get on to the battle.
All right, so going in with the Iron Valiant. Oh, this is just a Moon versus Valiant kind of day, huh? All right, here we go. With the Paldean Tauros, I'm a little bit hesitant to bring in the Annihilate because this is a Vital Spirit and not Defiant. So that Intimidate will actually be quite relevant. I might want to try out a lead involving Mousehold just for the follow me, the beat up. Beat up. Let's see. You know what? Murkrow might be a good choice here. I mean, Annihilate, that's what the Mousehold's here for in the first place, right? You want to hit the beat up on the Annihilate, hit the Rage Fist on anybody. Murkrow might be the right play here just off the bat. There's no kind of Trick Room stuff in here. In fact, the enemy Murkrow is likely to do that. We need to bring the Roaring Moon, and then bringing the Annihilate is probably the right choice. It's just usually the right choice, especially when you see a Baxcalibur over there. You don't want that to get hit with any kind of ice move. So let's go for that. Let's see if we can't pull out a win with this. Okay, here we go. Battle against Kevin. It's honestly, I'll give you a little bit of insight into how the sausage is made right now. This is very early in the morning for us, like uncharacteristically early. So here we are, like just waking up. We're getting our stretches in. I didn't even stretch this morning. Oh man, I can't not stretch. I'm old now. So Iron Valiant and Mousehold. Hitting the Quark Drive with the booster energy here. Speed is up, which, going to have to really think about that here. Murkrow might just go for the Tailwind, which wouldn't be fun. I think going for a Population Bomb is probably okay. But I need to do damage to this Iron Valiant first of all. And you know what? I can quash it to make sure that it doesn't get an attack off before Murkrow sets up a Tailwind. If it does set up a Tailwind this turn, then a quash will absolutely make sure that my my Population Bomb goes off first. So let's do that. It all depends on what Kevin decides to go for here. So I'm going to hit that quash. Iron Valiant isn't going to move until later. The Murkrow is going to hit the Tailwind. That's great for me. Okay, here we go with the Population Bomb. That's definitely going to take it out. Oh, that's beautiful. Iron Valiant, meet the mouse. The House of Mouse is here to take you out. Delicious. And so now the nice thing, too, is that I can go for a Tailwind next turn and still outspeed. We got a nice shot of Murkrow's butt. We can go for a Population Bomb here on the Murkrow. We can go for a Foul Play, or we could go for a Haze. We can go for our own Tailwind. I think that's just the play. Yeah, we can just go for a Tailwind on our own.
All right, I'll two play at this game, buddy. Do I Terrasilize? Not yet. I will. I am literally going for death. If something lives this turn, I'm doing it wrong. Poor Valiant, just trying to have a video. Mike won't let it have a video. We got rid of the one. We got rid of the Paradox Mon, and look how fast we got back to Series 1. We're in Series 1 again, friends. Two can play at this game. Alright, there's the opposing Tailwind. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, though. Big Make It Rain now. Choice specs boosted, Make It Rain. ×2 stab. Good riddance. I am the Golden Go. The one that goldens and then goes. Alright, what's Mike's final two now? I think it's gonna be Golden Go and a friend. Probably Golden Go and, ooh, there's one friend, Annihilate. And Roaring Moon, okay. So no Golden Go from Mike's side of the field. They do have the photosynthesis boosted nonsense, got it. Let's see. Do I have Max in the back? Okay, let's go for the Haze. And let's just keep clicking the fun button. There's nothing here that resists Make It Rain, at least. Golden Goat's damage output is too ridiculous.
It being not very effective does mean that it will do half damage there, but one... Hang on. I think that still does more? I'm not in the right frame of mind to do this kind of math. I think Throat Chop is more effective right now. Yeah, anyway, we're going to go for it. Haze does not affect photosynthesis, I don't believe, so this should just be fine. We go for Throat Chop, it does so much damage. It goes for Make It Rain before my Annihilate. It is faster than Annihilate. Not enough to take it out, though. Not nearly enough. And that Drain Punch is going to bring some of my HP back. I think I just need to wait out this last turn of... No, because his Murkrow's still out. I was going to say I need to wait out the last turn of Tailwind, but no, we're not there yet. The Murkrow is still a thing. My leftovers are going to give me a little bit of HP back, which is really nice. Ba-ba-bum. And then it's Excalibur. Okay.
Ice Shard should be able to knock out the Moon, but then I have to take an attack here from the Annihilate. Okay, what's my Tailwind situation? Mike has 2 turns, that means I have 1 turn, right? Okay. So I have to Foul Play the Annihilate, and Ice Shard is my best bet against the Roaring Moon. Mike could protect Roaring Moon here, predicting that Ice Shard, because I know Mike has a lot of experience with backs and the boys. So he knows I have Ice Shard, he knows.
Let's see this. We have 2 turns left. That means we have 1 turn left of Tailwind over here. If I go for Protect on this right now, it means I can't go for that next turn. But Murkrow is likely to do some damage right now to my Annihilate, I would assume. But yeah, I'm going to Protect for an impending Ice Shard.
I still feel like I had to go for that play, and I'm going to have to go for that play next turn also. But maybe the Foul Play is enough to finish off the Annihilate. There's a Drain Punch. I think I can live 1, yeah. I can live 1. Oh, but it's not going to be enough now. Ooh, that was a lot of damage, though. Okay. I think we're still okay. If we go for a Foul Play. And again, still just finish off Roaring Moon. Because another Foul Play should be enough to knock out the Annihilate. Hopefully. We pray. Roaring Moon shouldn't have any priority. And the fact that he's in Tailwind right now doesn't actually benefit him that much. Because I'm going for priority moves. Now I wonder if Mike goes for the Double Protect. I think Mike's best play is Double Protect, right? You might as well go for the 30% chance instead of the 0% chance. Because he knows the Ice Shard is coming. Let's see if he gets it. Terastallization! Oh. But what kind of Terastallization is this? Oh, okay, Annihilate. Going for the Fire Terra. That shouldn't matter too much, because I think the Foul Play is already neutral anyway. But I guess he had to Terastallize something, right? Here we are, in the last turn of the game. Alright, Roaring Moon's gonna go down. Good riddance. Annihilate's gonna delete something. It's gonna be the Excalibur. Gonna get a lot of HP back.
Yeah, this Terrifier means that I'm going to take less Foul Play damage. I might be able to out heal the damage that this Murkrow is going to do. Oh, never mind. That does so much. Oh, that does so much.
The thing is, like, Annihilape's Rage Fist, like, Loki is going to do 1 billion damage right now. So I kind of have to hope that it doesn't one-shot me. It's not very effective, but yeah, I kind of have to hope. I think Murkrow's going to take this one. A little sparkly bird. There's a Drain Punch. Yeah, we eat that. Murkrow is way tanky. Annihilape gets a little bit of recovery, followed by the Murkrow going for the foul play. Goodbye, monkey. I love it. All right, we took game 1 after not using our Paradox at all. I gotta say, Golden Go is a big reason for that. And I'm not gonna overlook Golden Go in game 2 at all. That thing is a menace. GG's, Mike.
I can probably change things up a little bit going into game 2. I still have the Mouse Hold and Annihilape combo that I could use. And especially against Iron Valiant, I think that would work pretty well. So you know what? Let's take what we've learned. Let's go into game 2. Let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. Come on.
All right, round 2. I don't think Mike lets me get away with that again. I think Mike is going to bring probably his own Golden Go just to hit me. Because I'll be honest, like, looking at my team, I don't want to deal with Golden Go either. I still think Murkrow lead is fine. I just can't lead with Valiant again, because that's just giving away too much. The Quash is what kind of sets me far back. I have an idea yet, though. I'm gonna bait Mike. Just in case. I'll bring the Amoonguss in the back for the Pop Bomb and the Hard Swap, just in case. But that means I have to choose between Golden Go and Baxcalibur. Golden Go did amazing the last battle, but I feel like Mike is just preparing for Golden Go right now. So me not bringing it might throw him off. So at the same time, I think Baxcalibur with Ice Shard is one of my key ways to dealing with the Roaring Moon. Yeah, I'm going Baxcalibur. I'm not gonna bring the one Pokemon that won me the last game. This is why they call Kevin crazy. That's for sure. Just because I'm trying to stop a population bomb from happening right away. Just because I want to show Mike that I don't fall for the same trick twice. We'll see. We'll see if he even does the same lead. Who knows? Probably doesn't. It worked last time, but will it work this time? Annihilate Mouse Hold. Okay, changing things up this time. As I just go straight with the exact same thing. All right, I got the Quark Drive, but now Mike can't fight me on the speed.
I still can't go for a bulk up because, you know, bulk up.
Yeah, he's got to be worried. The problem is I can't go for a Moonblast onto Annihilape. I don't actually need my Murkrow right now. I could save this Tailwind for later. Hard swap in my Amoonguss. I'm a little afraid of what to do because I just don't know what Mike is going to be doing. I could smack him with the Shadow Ball and Annihilate, but then if there's a redirection, I could be in danger. Honestly, I'm going to play very cautiously. I'm protecting.
Gonna withdraw the Murkrow. Okay. So not even going to go for a Tailwind in the first place, but in fact going to go for a Amoonguss. That is fine here. Going for a Population Bomb on the Murkrow would have probably KO'd my my Mouse Hold here. That's probably a Rocky Helmet Amoonguss, what we're seeing right now. So instead I go for the Terrifier so that I don't get hit with a nasty Shadow Sneak. I don't get hit with pretty much a Shadow Sneak. That's what I'm worried about. Iron Valiant's going to protect first turn. Okay. This is very good for me, though. This is very, very good for me, because that means that next turn, I can still go for the Population Bomb on the Iron Valiant. And now I can go for an attack using Annihilate. And in fact, I can predict that I'm going to take some damage. I could go for a Follow Me here, actually, but maybe not. Drain Punch is not very effective on both. It's got to be a Rage Fist. Is that Rage Fist on Amoonguss or Rage Fist on Iron Valiant? I think it's got to be a Rage Fist on the Amoonguss. Yeah, we do that, and then we go for a Follow Me. No. You know what we do? We go for a Rage Fist on the Iron Valiant, assuming that Amoonguss is going to Rage Powder. If it doesn't, then great. But then we go for a Follow Me on the Mouse Hold. Suck up any kind of Spore, if that's what it's going to go for. And then it also sucks up the... there it is. So there's the Rage Powder. But then that also sucks up any kind of attack that the Iron Valiant does, which is a close combat. There it is.
Rage Fist might actually knock out my Amoonguss here because of how much damage Rage Fist is about to do to me. We'll see. It's gonna be a billion. It always is a billion. That is ridiculous. Amoonguss getting a one-shot is not something you see every day. I wish I could haze that, but I can't. But alas. Now I gotta start playing a little cautiously. Yeah, this is not going to be easy to crack through. Let's go into backs. Roaring Moon's coming out. With the booster energy. Interesting. What can we do about this? Can we do anything about this? We can Water Terror, Glaive Rush. Or Water Terror, Icicle Spear, Roaring Moon. Hard Swap and Murkrow. I think Murkrow can live a Rage Fist. I could be a little bit... actually, I mean, if Amoonguss died to one, then Murkrow's probably dying to one. But at least Murkrow is resisted to it.
He's playing very defensively right now, and that might work in my favor. What could this be? He's terastallizing into water. Okay, I don't hate that. That's not the worst for me.
Annihilate, but I just don't even know. Okay, he went for the Protect. Yeah, dang. He's gonna get a free Rage Fist on my Murkrow. Oh no, he Drain Punches his backs. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine.
It did decent damage, but the important thing for me, I think, is that it heals up that amount right there. Because we know how much damage Foul Play does to Annihilate, and I want to make sure that I can do as much damage as possible. So now we're going to Rage Fist the Baxcalibur. Now that we have a little bit more HP back, I'm going to swap into Goldengo so that Goldengo can take an Icicle Spear or an Ice Shard a little bit better than Roaring Moon. Unfortunately, that means that my Photosynthesis is going to go away, but I don't think I really need it. I think what's important for Roaring Moon right now is that I don't have an item. Because if I don't have an item, then my Acrobatics does the double damage. I can do big hits on the enemy Murkrow or the enemy Iron Valiant and still be all right. So yeah, we're going to take that back. We're going to go into Goldengo. Hopefully that baited out an Icicle Spear or an Ice Shard or anything like that. Murkrow's going to use Tailwind, so that's probably going to be an Icicle Spear from the Baxcalibur. Yep. And that's going to do all of nothing to that Goldengo. I'm assuming that because it has Icicle Spear, that's actually loaded dice. It feels like that felt like a loaded dice attack. 4 hits, that's pretty good. Yeah, and Rage Fist should be enough to take that out. Shabam. There it goes.
Yeah, Mike's Annihilate is not protecting at all. Like, I'm really trying to call some of these protects sometimes, but I guess it just doesn't feel like it has to. The issue is I can't deal with all these Pokemon at once. I can only deal with them one at a time. And now I just got weaker, so... I think I have to... I'm not sure what I have to do, but I think this is the only thing I can do. Go for the Foul Play. This turn and Protect. I'm going to have to eat a Make It Rain. I'm pretty sure Annihilate is going into the Iron Valiant spot. I'm just really trying to slow this game down, but it might be too little too late. Great damage. I'll take that. There's the Make It Rain. I should be able to live 1. It's unterastalized. And it'll become weaker next turn. Yikes. Here's the issue. I can't hit them both. That's the problem that I'm having. I could double up onto Annihilate, eliminate it. But Mike knows that. So I have to eliminate Golden Go. Oh, this is a hard play because I could double up into Annihilate and get rid of Annihilate. But that leaves Golden Go open to going for the Make It Rain onto me. Mike hasn't protected all game with Annihilate, dude. It's okay. Let's just go for the foul play. Hope the Annihilate protects. And hope we can just finish off the Golden Go here.
I'm going to protect and go for a Make It Rain. I think that's the right choice. Oh, no. Hopefully. No, I think no. Ugh. Yeah, he chose correct. Okay.
Oh, exactly. He lives! Oh. I'm so sad. We called it though. At least we got it right.
Good. That's perfect for me. The Iron Valiant takes. Is that a crit? No, that's just normal. Well, that's normal. Make It Rain. -1 choice specs. That's hilarious. How much damage that does. Oh, good game, Kevin. I mean, I still had the Roaring Moon in the back, but that seemed to work out really well. Wow. Good game too. All right, let's go into game 3. Let's see if we can't pull out another win. It's 1-1. Let's make it 2-1. Come on. Okay, so that again, this is the same situation we were in last time with losing game 1, winning game 2. Now we are in kind of an advantage because Kevin needs to make a change, but I don't know what that change is going to be, and his change is probably going to counteract my change, and that's a whole thing. If it's Murkrow and Iron Valiant, what happens if I just go for Mousehold Goldango? There's a follow me followed by no. You know what? We just do this. Mousehold Goldango. I use follow me and Make It Rain on Murkrow and Iron Valiant. Anything he swaps into, if it's the Amoonguss, that's a problem, I guess. But okay, because let's play in that space. Murkrow and Iron Valiant come out. Murkrow swaps into Amoonguss. Amoonguss goes for Rage Powder. Iron Valiant goes for Protect. That first turn, Goldango uses a Make It Rain and lowers its special attack. We already know, though, that Make It Rain can KO an Iron Valiant just off the jump with -1 with that choice spec. So I think this will be fine. We bring out Roaring Moon. And then I could bring out the Murkrow. I could bring out the Annihilate. Annihilate works well here, I think. Yeah, let's go for that. I think that's right. I think we might have planned this out okay. The only issue is if Iron Valiant can somehow damage my Goldango, which means that I'm going to be having to have Mousehold be the follow me bot for quite a while.
All right, Mousehold Goldango. Ooh. I'll be honest, I didn't really prepare for this. The booster energy is nice. It means I have speed. I'm gonna Rage Powder here. Specifically for the Mousehold. I have to really think about this play. I don't think going for Water type on Amoonguss right now really benefits me. I think just going for a Rage Powder. And Protect is my best turn. Because I need the Mousehold to hit my Amoonguss. I know a Protect Rage Powder seems like a dumb turn, but my goal here is to eliminate the Mousehold. Okay, Mousehold also protects. There. I can't eliminate the Mousehold. At least not this turn. Make It Rain's gonna at least get a little bit weaker. I already know I can't live a -2-1 though.
How much damage is that gonna do? Decent. It does mean that the Amoonguss isn't going to go down next turn, unfortunately, but I think here I can be cheeky. We're gonna go for a Ghost Terra Follow Me. So the close combat doesn't take out the Mousehold. And then we're gonna Make It Rain. I think this is the way. Okay, so Iron Valiant's actually gonna go back. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't get the nasty fun times, but hey, that's okay. Terra Ghost, not gonna happen. Aw, it was gonna be such a good play. It would have been so nice. Oh, that's so sad. It's okay.
He tried. I wasn't even brave enough to do it. I was like, I'm not doing this. There's a follow me. Okay. At least Mike wasted a turn here with follow me too. Actually, not really. It's actually a pretty decent follow me for me because what it means is I get the foul play on the mouse hold now.
Oh no! Oh god! Everything went so bad. Oh, it all went so bad. I could go for a beat up on the Goldango now. I can swap into the Annihilate, but is that really going to help? Is that really going to help? Especially if Goldango just makes it rain right now. We can go for a Protect here into a Make It Rain. Just do a little bit more damage. Goldango might attack into me. This, I think, will be okay. Amogus is going to go back.
The Amoonguss is actually doing a lot, even though the Amoonguss doesn't seem like it's doing a lot. The Amoonguss is stopping Mike from going for Population Bomb, right? The Amoonguss is like, hey, I dare you. I dare you to go for Population Bomb. So even though it doesn't look like it's doing a lot, it's putting pressure on your opponent. All right, Steel Terra it is. I went for damage here, baby. Mouse hold protects, fair enough. So the only Pokemon that's going to be taking damage this turn is going to be the Goldango. Who does outspeed. Could be a speed tie. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Which just means I have to Tailwind, right? To stop speed ties from happening. This should also be doing a lot more damage onto his Goldango. Yeah, alright. That's a 2 KO at least.
So a Haze would actually...
Ooh.
A Haze would do it, but I do have an extra turn.
Guys, I have to make a play.
And if the Murkrow goes for a Haze...
I'm -1 now. One more Make It Rain does not Oko Mike. But if I Haze, I undo Mike's bad stats. I have to really make sure that I am max speed here. If we're gonna bank on this speed tie, I gotta at least guarantee 149 Timid. I think I am max speed. Oh, this doesn't feel good. I am very nervous about this play. I need to not lose the speed tie this turn. Please!
Yeah. All right. All stat changes were eliminated, which means I get the Population Bomb off. Hopefully Murkrow's going to go down to this. 3, 4, 5. Down goes Murkrow. And now I might have lost both of my Pokemon, but enemy Goldango.
All right. We got the double KO. But the problem is, there's still problems. The problem is that if Mike has speed control or if Mike has Roaring Moon, I'm not in a good spot. Yeah, we have to go with Mungus, I think. And there's the Annihilate. Not surprised to see you here. And Roaring Moon. Okay. I gotta put this Roaring Moon to sleep at all costs. That's gonna be my goal right now, is to put Roaring Moon to sleep. And that is all.
Now my Roaring Moon gets its photosynthesis because this is the first time that I've sent it out. Now I have the acrobatics that I can do. We're going to go for a Drain Punch on the Goldango. The speed works in my favor here because I can just acrobatics the Amoonguss, do damage to that Amoonguss. I can Drain Punch the Goldango, take out the Goldango. I believe that I outspeed that Goldango as well, so if I just go for an Amoonguss here, we acrobatics the Amoonguss down, goodbye.
Can you do some damage at least? I should be able to outspeed Annihilate at least.
And we Drain Punch the Goldango. I assume that I outspeed that? No, I don't. -1, Make It Rain. Oh, crit the Annihilate.
Get out of town, baby. Oh, okay, that kind of mattered, not gonna lie. I think Michael's gonna take this one. I was not feeling confident about this game. Mike can only pick one of us. Yeah, this is just a double attack and win. GG's, Mike, man. That all came down to that crit, baby. Oh, that was rough. Dude, these Series 2 games with Mike are all coming down way too close. I'm actually surprisingly faster. I didn't expect that at all.
That completely made the game for sure. Good game, Kevin. What a good crit. I mean, I can't even be salty about that because I was trying to crit the Goldango and the Murkrow that entire time with a Make It Rain. So if you can't do the time, then you can't do the crime. Is that how that works? I don't know how that works. Anyway, let's go into the rental codes. Let's go talk with Kevin and we'll get you out for the day. Come on. So this is the team: Roaring Moon, Annihilate, Maushold, Goldango, Murkrow, Amoonguss. Roaring Moon, actually, you know what? I've been saying for a little while now that Roaring Moon is underwhelming, but this set, it kind of felt whelming. You know?
You were doing a lot of damage to me.
Yeah.
And let me just apologize or start this off by apologizing. I don't deserve to win that last game.
Oh, it's fine.
That was a close game.
I was hoping that I would crit you with a Make It Rain like 6 times in a row. So the fact that you got one to clinch out a win was pretty great.
Oh, that's just karma then. I don't feel bad anymore.
It's for sure. Karmic retribution. Annihilate with the Terrifier is great at resisting foul plays sometimes, except when you don't hit it in time. Rage Fist, Drain Punch, Bulk Up, and Protect makes Annihilate live for quite a while. You can do a beat up combination with Maushold, where you hit beat up on the Annihilate, you hit it 4 times with minimal damage, and then your Rage Fist does like a billion damage.
The second I saw you do that game too, I was like, oh, okay, I guess I lost. I just saw Annihilate with base 250 Ghost Stab. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, it's a powerful move. Maushold is also great with utility with Follow Me and Protect. You can use Population Bomb to do some massive damage on things that don't have Rocky Helmet. And then you can, tear a ghost, but don't do it into a foul play. It's a very sad time. Goldango with Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, Power Gem. This is the Goldango set that I currently like the best right now, especially when I'm using choice specs. Mainly because you can choose which attack you're going to be using against pretty much the whole team. Goldango is likely to live through at least one hit. So, if you choose to go Make It Rain the first time, you're still doing damage with your second Make It Rain. Let's wake up the switch. Shadow Ball is going to still do a lot of, it's just going to always do a lot of damage. And then you have Thunderbolt and Power Gem for coverage against the rest of the team. Murkrow with the regular Murkrow set, Tailwind, Foul Play, Haze, and Quash. Quash is a huge move in that first game.
You got me.
Yep. Getting rid of the Iron Valiant with Quash was a really good thing on my part, if I do say so myself. And then Amoonguss with Terra Water, Rage Powder, Clear Smog, Spore, and Foul Play. It's a safe Amoonguss set. You're likely to keep things alive, but I tend to not bring it against other Amoonguy.
Other fungi.
Yeah.
Time for my rental code. We ran the Iron Valiant, even though Mike tried his best today to not let me use a single move on this Pokemon. I was just
I like it. I'm scared.
I was like, okay, it's the Iron Valiant video that Mike just didn't want the Iron Valiant to play.
No showcase. No thanks.
I think I got one close combat in the whole game.
Sure did.
One close combat and one Moonblast. That's all I did. But yeah, it's a mixed set with Naive Nature. So it does have negative special defense nature, but it does make use of both Moonblast, Close Combat, and Shadow Ball, as you have found out, because that's the one coverage move that I think it really does need, because, Fairy and Fighting, you hit certain types, but Shadow Ball, you get to hit the Goldengos, which is the important one.
Right.
And last move is Protect. Also, speaking of Goldango, I'm running a very similar, if not the exact same Goldango set to Mike, just like Steel Terra boosted, Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, Power Gem, Max Speed, Max special attack, Timid. That's why I think in game 3 the nerve of that speed tie was very there. It was like, oh, we speed tie, what are we gonna do now?
It's almost necessary against other Goldengos that are max speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Followed by that, we have Goldengo's best friend, Murkrow. We saw Haze put in some work in today's episode. Has the Tailwind, has the Foul Play, has the Quash. Tauros, we didn't get to bring at all. I just didn't think it made sense into you. I tried to find reasons for Tauros, but Mike has no real weaknesses to water on his team. So I'm just like, do I need the Tauros? Not really. I mean, I already do have a fighting type in Valiant. So if I'm gonna bring Tauros just for the close combat, I have that close combat somewhere else.
Right.
Baxcalibur, I try to do things with. It got Ice Shard that one time. That's about it.
Sure did.
Then I just Icicle Speared into a Golden Go. It wasn't a good time. But it does have Icicle Spear, Loaded Dice, Thermal Exchange, Ice Shard, and Glaive Rush with the Water Terra. Last but not least, Amoonguss.
To just speak real quick on Baxcalibur, it's tough to use in a best of 3, I found. It's really, really good on the ladder because a lot of people aren't prepared to use things like Protect in a best of 1, but in a best of 3, when you have the option to Protect with anything, usually people will assume that Baxcalibur is going to go for a big attack move because that's kind of all it has.
Baxcalibur also does have the added issue of being a little bit predictable with Glaive Rush. If you go for Glaive Rush, every Baxcalibur that is smart will go for Protect the next turn.
Yeah.
So that you don't do the double damage to yourself by getting hit by a move. So you can kind of treat that as almost like a Hyper Beam, essentially. Like you go for the Glaive Rush, you're like, oh, they're not attacking next turn, focus the side slot, you know. But if you're a super good Baxcalibur player, you expect your opponent to expect that, and you attack anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the team, that's the rental. Grab them, they're available. We're going to try to keep them up for as long as humanly possible. But if you guys don't want to miss a single run code here on the channel, hit that bell button down below. It's the best way to do it.
Make sure you subscribe to Pokesports, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.